I love you too. And hurry back, okay? Bye-bye.
That's nice, Dad.
What?
Oh, just you and Rain. It's nice, you know.
All right, what do you say? You want some breakfast?
No, thanks.
You know, I know things haven't been too easy with you and Mindy right now, but...
Dad, don't say it, okay? Don't tell me I'm better off.
I didn't.
See, Dad, I love her, and nobody seems to care about that.
Yeah, love does seem to have gotten lost in the shuffle of emotions around here.
Definitely has.
Have you been able to talk to Mindy at all?
I tried. All she said was it wouldn't work, Rick. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
Well, sometimes it's hard to accept something you don't want to accept.
Are you talking about Mindy, Dad, or are you talking about me?
I'm not sure.
Dad, if Mindy marries Phillip because of that baby, everybody's life is going to be miserable.
Well, everybody's lives are pretty miserable right now, wouldn't you say?
Dad, I just feel so helpless.
So do I.
You're not the one who's in love with Mindy, though.
No. I love you. And I gotta tell you that I'm relieved that you're not marrying Mindy. I mean, it's hard enough, marriage is, starting out at your age without trying to be the father of someone else's child.
What about the chances of a marriage, Dad, that father wishes the baby's mother was somebody else?
Rotten, but at least that doesn't involve you.
Dad, it does involve me. Don't you see that? All I realized through all this is how much that I love her. And if I can just get rid of the Lewises, get rid of Phillip, I could make it work, Dad. I know I could.
But you can't change what is.
What do you want me to do, Dad? Do you want me to give up?
No.
Do you want me to run away from it just because things aren't perfect?
No.
Dad, you didn't raise me that way. Don't ask me to start now, okay?
I'm asking you to start facing the facts.
Dad, that is so easy for you to say.
No, it isn't. Now, come on. I am as upset and confused by what's happening to you as you.
Hello? Just a minute. It's Dr. Reardon at the hospital.
Yeah, Jim, what's up?
No luck, Ed. No luck with that diseased mouse. We've been at it all night.
Yeah, I know. I've been getting reports every couple of hours here. So what's next?
Well, that's the problem. I'm in Andrew's office right now. We've reached an impasse. I think you better get over here.
I was afraid that might happen. Okay, can you hold down the fort till I get there?
I hope it's possible.
Okay, I'll be right there. Hang in there. Bye-bye. All right, we've got a crisis situation at the hospital, Rick.
Right.
I hate leaving you like this.
It's no problem, Dad, no problem.
Yeah, there is a problem. You're hurt and you're angry.
I just wish somebody understood, Dad, how much I loved her.
Hello, Mindy. Hi. Well, I'm just going to show HB the new stables. I'll be back. Excuse me. Well, I was wondering when I'd hear from you. Well, I almost didn't call. Oh, I see. You thought you'd get what you wanted without interfering. Except you're not so sure, are you?
I don't want to interfere.
Then what are you doing here?
Why do you want Phillip? When you know he doesn't love you.
You're so sure Phillip couldn't love anybody but you.
Love is important.
Yeah, well, so is my baby.
Nobody is saying that your baby isn't important.
Oh, but I'm not. Is that right?
Mindy, just consider the idea. You have your whole life ahead of you. You have a chance for happiness. We could work something out where everyone could get what they wanted.
Like Like you mean me and Rick and you and Phillip and the baby.
You could see the baby anytime you wanted.
You have this all figured out, don't you?
It just makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're real sensible, too. You're going to give me visiting rights with the baby and all?
Well, you don't want to be a mother.
Don't you tell me what I want. You and Phillip think you can decide on everything. Well, forget it. I know what I want.
What do you want?
I want Phillip. I wanted him long before you ever laid your eyes on him. So he's going to do the right thing by me and by his child.
No matter what he wants?
He wants this baby. And I'm the one that's pregnant. Me, Mindy Lewis. So for once in your life, you're not going to get what you want. I mean, you got to be homecoming queen, no, prom queen, excuse me. And you got Rick to love you. You got Phillip to love you. You got everybody to love you, right? Well, I'm going to marry Phillip. I am, or else he's never going to see his child again. Not ever.
You never really changed, did you?
Appreciate you seeing me, sir.
It's all right. Look, Rick, I said some pretty ugly things to you and your folks the other day, and I just appreciate this chance to set things right.
I don't mind what you said to me, sir. I just wish you were still angry with me.
You know, why's that?
Because if you thought that baby was mine, Mr. Lewis, I could have married Mindy. I could have raised that child myself.
That's a pretty big sacrifice, isn't it?
No, it wouldn't, Mr. Lewis. Believe me, it wouldn't.
You really love my daughter, don't you?
Yes, I do. Mindy is so full of life, Mr. Lewis. She gets more out of life than anybody I've ever known. And we were in New York, Mr. Lewis. Every day was unpredictable. Things didn't always make much sense, but I gotta tell you, life was never dull.
You got to know her pretty good, didn't you?
I know Mindy, Mr. Lewis. And I know Phillip. And if they get married, it's gonna change her. Life's not gonna be fun for her anymore, Mr. Lewis. And I don't think I could stand to see that happen to her.
Neither could I.
Then don't make them get married.
Boy, what's right is right.
Well, is it right to make Minnie's life miserable for her?
No, you know, son, you're just the kind of boy I'd like to see be my son-in-law. And it's too bad that Spaulding boy is the one that got Mindy pregnant. I mean, he hadn't shown her half the consideration or feeling than you have since this whole thing happened. I don't know why I expect him to be different. I did. Being raised by Alan Spaulding, guess there's no reason he should be different than his father, even if he is only his adopted father.
You're wrong, Mr. Lewis.
I'm wrong about what?
You're wrong about Phil. The problem is he's got too much heart. See, that's why he keeps getting into trouble.
Tell me something. Why are you defending him after what he's done to Mindy?
I admit Phillip does not make the right decisions all the time, but I think that's because things hurt him so much.
Hurt him? He doesn't even let on that things touch him.
I know.
You know, that makes him kind of strange in my book.
He's my best friend.
Boy, I don't think he deserves a friend like you. And my daughter and your best friend put you through some pretty rough times. I don't see you getting anything out of it.
I love them, Mr. Lewis. I love both of them. You see, that's why I don't want to see him go through with this marriage. Well, that's what I came to tell you. I know you're busy. I'll let you get back to your work. Thanks for listening to me.
Well, hey, thanks for talking. And you give me something to think about.
Could you give my love? Could you just say hello to Mindy for me?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
Phillip, yeah, this is Billy Lewis. Look, I wonder if you could come over here to my office as soon as possible. I think we should talk.